Hey guys, this is Corey with Custom RV in Amarillo, Texas, and today I have a brand new arrival to show you. This is the 7,200 pound 2022 Alpha Wolf by Forest River, model 26RL. This is by far their most popular couples trailer, and it's going to feature some upgraded items like the rear travel rack, the 50 amp service, and tons of other awesome and really cool features. Now, this one is kind of heavy for a half ton in my opinion. Although some half tons technically can tow it, you'd be better off with a 3/4 ton or a 1 ton. And this is going to give you a big fifth wheel style floor plan in a single deck. So it's what a lot of people call a flat deck fifth wheel. And this is very similar to the Arctic Wolf model 291RL, and I'll post a link to that in the video description down below. So if you like this but you want a little more space and a fifth wheel size, that might be a good option for you. We're going to do an interior and exterior walk around video tour today, talk about some of the cool features and show you all the ins and outs of this rear living travel trailer. Let's go ahead and jump on to the inside and we'll dive right in. Alright guys, so as we step up in here with the slide outs closed, you'll see that one of the hiccups of a dual opposing slide trailer is back here. You're not gonna get to much. Now, one of the neat things with the big slide being out on this side is all you have to do is bump this about 6 to 8 inches and you can get to the refrigerator. Now, no, not everybody wants to do that, but if you have to, you can. Now, you're always going to maintain access to your bathroom and your bedroom, so if you need a quick overnight stop, you can definitely do that. But I think this one is best used at a destination. And I think what everybody seems to love about this trailer is just how open it feels on the inside. That's one of the things that you don't normally get in a bumper pull. You usually get it in a fifth wheel, but it's sometimes hard to find in a travel trailer. So as we dive right in here, you'll notice that you do have the dual opposing slide outs. Back here you are going to have a trifold sleeper sofa that will turn out into an extra bed if you need it to for some guests. And on each side of that, you're going to have some household and USB ports. So if your guests that are staying with you have a CPAP machine or need to plug in their phones or tablets or whatever, they can do that. Now, one of the things that everybody loves on this trailer too is all the windows. And because the camera doesn't really like the light and dark exchange in this one, I had to pull the zebra shades down. But as you can see, you have 3 big windows back here. As we pan over this way, you'll notice you have a lot more windows in this slide out. And all the windows look out the back and the campside of your RV, not looking at your neighbors, which is something that a lot of people really enjoy. Now, you do have the theater seats here. These have the heat and the massage if you're plugged into 110 power. Now, they are still manual recline, so if you still want to be able to kick back and relax, if you're doing some boonie camping, you can still do that. There's a lot of brands that are going to a power recline, and while that's good on paper, if you like to do some boonie camping, it is like the worst type of theater seat for that, since you can't even recline them. There's not a manual backup or anything. Now, if we're being fair, you do still have a little bit of carpet in this one slide out here. I believe Alpha Wolf will probably start to experiment with carpetless slides in the very near future. Over here, and I love what Alpha Wolf's doing on their dinette setup. So you have 2 full-time chairs and you have 2 foldable chairs. The foldable chairs are going to be the ones closest to that entry door back there. And you are going to have a little bit of storage in the full-time chairs, and that's something I always forget to talk about. Another thing that I really like is how you've got this simulated live edge table. Now this is not a pressed membrane countertop like the rest of the table or the rest of the counters. This is an actual hardwood tabletop, which is really nice. If we go ahead and we take a seat at the recliners, you'll notice that you have a direct shot over here at your entertainment center. So we have optioned this with the 40-inch flat screen TV. TVs are not standard, but we like to bring all of our Alpha Wolfs in with the TV, because when you're paying this much, you would almost expect it. You are going to have an AM, FM, and Bluetooth stereo system down there. That'll be that box on the right underneath the blue there. And then you've got your 5200 BTU electric space heating fireplace down below. Cool thing about that, it's basically a giant space heater, so it'll really help take the chill out of the air on some of those cooler late spring or early fall mornings. If we look down at the floor, you'll notice, well, one of the things you won't notice is any floor vents. So one thing I love that Alpha Wolf does is they use cabinet ducted heating. And a lot of people would agree with me. Now, up top here, you are going to have a standard 15,000 BTU air conditioner. You don't have to pay extra for that. That's just how they do it every day of the week at Alpha Wolf. And then real quick, before we get to the storage, I do want to talk about, and that was perfect timing on that motion sensor control panel. So I want to talk about our control panel real quick. You've got your electric switch for your water heater. You're going to have the voltage meter for the juice pack, and we'll talk a little bit more about that here a little bit later in the video. And then right here, you're going to have your control panel. So this will do everything that a normal control panel does. You know, your lights, your awnings, your slide outs. You can see your tank monitoring panel. You can turn on your water pump and your water heater. But the cool thing about this is you can actually Bluetooth this panel to your phone via the One Control app. And that will let you do anything this panel does, including look at your tank levels and turn on your water pump and water heater on gas from your phone, which is pretty cool. And then over here, you are going to have your prep for your One Control hotspot. So basically, this RV is prepped for LTE or an LTE data access point. And then right below that, you are going to have your thermostat for your air conditioner and heater. Now, one of the things Alpha Wolf did last year is they added and really the whole Cherokee division did this, they added a window in the entry door. And if we get up here a little closer, you can see that it is thin shade ready. I'm going to have to agree with Josh, the RV nerd from Haylet RV, that it would be nice if they would just go ahead and put in the shade from the factory. Now I get it, they're trying to save a couple of bucks, but it would be so nice if more manufacturers would do that. And man, I tell you, for this size of trailer, this has one of my favorite kitchens. It's so good. It's so deceptive too. A lot of people underrate this kitchen, but let's go ahead and we'll take a look at it and we'll see what you think. So I think where I want to start with all of this storage is actually up here above the rear sofa. So as we open these, you'll notice you have a pretty good amount of storage space there. These would be better if they had the strut supporting above them, but as you can see there, it's nice and usable space. And I love these fluted glass insert panels there too, which is nice. Apparently, there was an extra light that I forgot to click on, or it was clicked off from the factory. But anyways, so behind the TV, you have a nice big chunk of storage space here. Now, in all fairness, because this is a slide on and off TV bracket, it can be kind of hard to get to. But you could easily put a swing arm mount on there, and that would make this such a better use of space for everyday items. That way you can just pivot the TV out of the way. And if you appreciate little tidbits like that, give me a thumbs up down in the comment section below, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think about that. Would you prefer to see a swing arm mount from the factory? Are you okay with the way it is, where it just lifts straight up like so? And moving forward, you do have a very nice sized pantry. And notice the shelves don't come all the way forward, so if you want to stick a Swiffer down there, you can. You're going to have 3 full extension plywood box, ball bearing drawer guided drawers right there. The top one here, as you can see, has the silverware divider. And let me get those out of the way. And if we look down here, you'll notice a ton of space for some pots and pans, or a wastebasket, or whatever you want to put there. Thermal foil pressed membrane countertops, nice big one basin sink. And you do have the sink top cover, as you can see there. I just have it set out on the countertop. Now I do want to mention, over here, you can kind of see right in there. It's hard to see sometimes because of this black accent panel, but you do have household and USB outlets on the face of that island. Nice spot for a coffee maker or something right here, but I'll show you an even better spot here in just a minute. Handy reach appliance outlet right there. You've got a bonus drawer here. And then more wastebasket or pots and pans space there. You've got a 3-burner cooktop with the glass countertop extension. Oven down below in case you want to do some baking. I know not everybody does, but at least they still add one. And then you've got some storage here as well. Again, I wish that was on a strut support. And we'll come back to the fridge in a minute. I just didn't want to trip over that counter or that cabinet door. So right here, you are going to have a little bit of storage. Down here is access to the back side of your converter. And you'll notice that this door on the left is not open. And that is an access panel. And I love that they made it look like a door. But that's to the back side of your furnace and your water heater. So it makes it really easy to service things. Should you need to winterize your trailer, or if you need to get, or if a technician needs to get to a furnace, that, or to the back side of your furnace, that will cut down on so much labor time having to remove panels, because it's already preset where they just take this door off and the access is right there. Now, there's a lot of 2-slide rear livings that are shorter than this. This one is about 35 foot or so in length, but they don't normally have this giant countertop space here. And this is great for extra appliances or prep space or whatever. Love those household outlets. That would be another perfect spot for a coffee maker. You're going to have a little bit more storage in here. And then, of course, you do have your microwave over here. And I love that it's out of the slide out, so you get that extra little bonus cabinet that I showed you. So, again, that's why I say this is a deceptively good kitchen. Now, this does have the 12-volt compressor fridge. And if we go ahead and open that up, you can see that you have plenty of space in the refrigerator portion. This is 11 cubic foot of space. And you can see that this one does have the juice pack. And then there's the freezer portion. Currently, they're using the GE version of this. But overall, guys, like I said, this is a very deceptively good kitchen, and I really like it. Let's go ahead now. We'll jump up forward a little bit and take a look at the bathroom and master bedroom. Alright guys, so as we step into the master bathroom, and let me go ahead, we'll actually start with this linen closet here, since I forgot to open the door all the way. So you've got a nice chunk of storage here that you normally don't get in a trailer of this size with a big living area. You don't normally get this big pass-through bathroom. So you've got an entrance here, and I'm going to go ahead and shut that. Love this little cubby hole here. You are going to have pressed membrane countertops, nice big sink. You've also got a GFI protected outlet, motion sensor light, nice big corner medicine cabinet. That actually costs a little bit more money to mount it on an angle like that. And then down here, You have a little bit of extra storage there. Personally, I would remove that panel. Porcelain foot flush lever toilet. If we look up top here, you'll notice you have the bigger Max Air vent fan, as you can see right there. And then rounding out the bathroom, you do have a nice corner shower. You can be upwards of 6'3", 6'4", and still shower in here comfortably. And it's got the nice new angle doors on it. So overall, it's a really big bathroom for this size of trailer. If you compare it to like a Wildwood 27RE, you get more closet space in the bedroom, or a Salem 27RE. You get more closet space in the bedroom, but you get a smaller bathroom. So it's a push-pull. As we enter the master bedroom, this has a 60 by 74 inch camper queen. If you appreciate the added information that may turn some people off, again, hit that subscribe and notification bell down below. Now, there is plenty of room. If you wanted to add a true queen, you can. You can see that TV box there is and I kind of left that there on purpose to illustrate that, if you want to sacrifice your walk-around ability. I wish this window over here would open, but you're going to have household and USB outlets on both sides of the bed. There is storage under the bed. I wish they would put on 2 struts instead of 1, because the 1 strut can't even hold up the terrible mattress that comes with these. You do have your 50 amp service and second AC prep up here as well. Good storage up top here, and that'll go all the way across. Again, I wish these had struts on them. And then back in here, you're going to have wardrobe space on both sides of the bed. Starting up front here, you have a nice 3/4 fiberglass front cap. Now, the difference between a full cap and a 3/4 cap is a 3/4 cap doesn't wrap over the entire side like some of these full cap, that more like a fifth wheel. So if we look at this Arctic Wolf over here, this is a full cap. Notice how it wraps over the sides. The travel trailers typically use a 3/4 cap. Right over here, you're going to have your docking lights, power tongue jack, 2 20-pound propane tanks. You're also going to have your Group 27 series battery, which is part of the juice pack back here. Very nice touch. The juice pack is a 50-watt battery tending solar panel. We have optioned these with the extra 100-watt panel to give you some more boondock capabilities. Now, you've got your slam latch baggage doors up here. If we drop in here and take a look at the pass-through, notice how it's nicely finished off. You've got your solar controller. That's rated up to 500 watts of solar, which is pretty cool. Motion sensor light and a handy battery disconnect. Magnetic holdbacks, slam latches. You've got your leash latch, manual stabilizer jacks. There is a power stabilizer jack option. Now, if we look back here, you'll notice that this has 2 power awnings. They both have LED light strips in them. You're going to have that ultra popular black glass entry door, larger entry assist handle, and a triple step MORryde step above steps. These will flip up inside the door and have the easy adjust feet on them. Now, I absolutely love this. You have a spot to mount a TV on the outside, dual outside speakers, power, and cable. So if you want to bring an outside TV, you have all the capability in the world to do that. And I love that it's underneath this second awning. Back over here, you are going to have a propane quick connect. Oh, and I misspoke. This does have the power stabilizer jack option. I will be the first to admit when I'm wrong, but power stabilizer jacks. You're also going to have the rear rack on the back with the spare tire. That's rated at about 200 pounds. And then if we look up top here, you can see that this comes with the LCI Insight rear vision and observation camera, which is a pretty cool feature that will Bluetooth directly to your phone. Got your 50 amp service right here. As we come back over here, one of the things I always forget to talk about is you do have, if I can get down here, you do have a fully enclosed and heated underbelly and 2-inch thick sidewalls. So that's going to give you some very good extended season and 4-season capabilities. Now, behind the fireplace on this slide out, you've got an extra little storage pocket. And I've stuffed the spare tire cover and bumper caps in here to give you an idea of how deep that is. Slam latches, magnetic holdbacks again. If we come over here, you're going to have your termination right here. Now your gate valves are actually up in the underbelly, which is a very nice touch on these to keep those from freezing. Over here is going to be all of your connections. So you've got your black tank flush, city water, fresh water, cable and satellite hookups all right here, plus your outside shower and a convenience light, which is pretty cool. And so many brands aren't putting this extra little light on this side. I absolutely love that because it never fails you get to the campground at night. And then here's the other side of your pass-through storage. So alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for the 2022 Alpha Wolf by Forest River Model 26RL. Let me know what you think about this down in the comment section below. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Would you change something if given the opportunity? We really like hearing that feedback, and our Alpha Wolf rep is a very good friend of mine, and he loves hearing your feedback, and we like passing it along to him. As always guys, we don't do any hidden dealer fees at Custom RV. We leave that up to the big box dealers, and we know that RVs are made for women, so men can go camping. As always guys, keep those comments coming down in the comment section below. You can also reach us at 806-335-2336, or you can shoot us an email with any questions at contact@custom-rv.com. If you can do me a favor before you leave, hit that like button down below, and please, if you enjoy our fair and unbiased reviews, feel free to hit that subscribe and notification bell down below. Again guys, we thank you very much for watching. We hope that you enjoyed and found this video informative. We appreciate every single one of you that's liked, commented on our videos, subscribed, shared these with anybody, and we hope to see you out on our lot very soon. We'll talk to you later.